This is no joke. Mike hopes in the very near future to embark on a big career in the NFL. His road to success was not an easy one, because before becoming one of the best defensive linemen in the country at the University of Miami, Mike had to overcome poverty, his mother's death, his father's incarceration. He was alone. And then, when he's 10 years old, playing at his grandmother's place, all of a sudden this 7-year-old walked into his life. And this 7-year-old turned out to be maybe his brother. That's Caleb. And then Caleb all of a sudden disappeared from Mike's life. And now Mike and Caleb today have taken DNA tests. Is Caleb Mike's brother? Mike is desperate for the truth. Watch this.
Growing up in Virginia, life, it wasn't always easy. Drugs, guns, gangs, and violence. It was hard to escape from. When I was 4 years old, my father was sentenced to 40 years in prison. It was really tough for my family, especially my mother.
When Mike was just 10 years old, he would make a shocking discovery.
A woman named Spring came forward to tell my father that she could possibly have a son by him. His name was Caleb. Everything was going great. And next thing I know, I never heard from him or his family again. My pops didn't want me to follow in his footsteps, so that's what gave me the motivation to change. The very next day, I was ready to try out for my high school football team.
Mike's hard work and determination on the field and in the classroom quickly began to pay off. He had become the top defensive lineman in the nation, and he eventually landed a spot on the University of Miami's football team.
I was playing for the youth. I was a defensive lineman, and I was working hard.
To all of the good, though, Mike never forgot about the long-lost brother, Caleb, he met so many years ago.
I was shocked when I got a Facebook message from him in 2014. He had seen me on TV playing football. I'm about to start minicamp with the Green Bay Packers, bringing me one step closer to my dream of playing in the NFL. But I need to know the truth. I am desperate to know the results of our DNA test.
Wow. You know, you hear about all these stories about sports bringing kids out of their environment and into a new life. That happened to you, didn't it?
Yes, sir.
And now we're pushing that aside for the moment because you're more interested in whether you have a brother. Can you remember way back when you were 10 and you saw Caleb for that, like, one day?
My father called me. He say, hey, I got something to tell you. He said, hey, man, there's a possibility that you might have a brother. And I said, really? You know, we met each other, we played. You know, it was kind of like a feeling like, where you been? Right. You know, so
there was an instant connection?
There was an instant connection. Yeah, man.
Yeah. And then his mother took him away. You didn't see him again.
I think they had relocated. I don't know what happened.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, I don't know what happened with that, but I ended up playing against Florida State. I actually have made a big play on a quarterback. He's for the Buccaneers now, Jameis Winston.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think we all know Jameis Winston.
Yeah, he's a pretty good guy. I go back to the locker room, like, you know, just like any other athlete do after the game over. I check my phone. I seen a text from Caleb. And I was like, oh, man, what's up, man? Where you been at? You know?
Really? Because he saw you on TV.
Yeah,
he said, hey, I think that's my brother.
He was like, good play. But it wasn't like he was just trying to hop on the bandwagon or something, you know what I'm saying? It was more like he was, he just wanted to know the truth.
You contacted our show, didn't you?
Yeah. And the reason I contacted the show because ain't no better guru than you, big dog.
You and Caleb keep up?
Man, we keep up every day. We like best friends, man. I always wanted to, you know, kept in contact with him because if it comes a day that I was able to find out if he was truly my brother, I ain't want to miss no time with him. Life too short, man.
Well, guess what? Maybe it's time that we meet Caleb. Caleb, come on out. Good to see you. Good to see you. He remembers when he was 10 and you were 7. Yeah. Do you remember when you were 7?
Yeah, my mom had dropped me off at our grandma's house, and we was riding bikes together. like, I just felt loved. Like, I ain't never had a family for real. I ain't, like...
Can you understand Mike's hesitation about, you know, accepting people around him because of, you know, his
Especially
success?
where we come from. But at the end of the day, that's still my brother. I'm going to support him to the fullest. He thought he wasn't going to be my brother, man. After he got out of college, some things happened. He thought he wasn't going to go to the NFL. I was still with him, like, bro, you going to get it. Like, don't matter.
Every day.
Everything.
Every day.
Calling him on the phone. I'm way in Ohio.
I think we've waited enough.
Man.
Y'all been thinking about this all your lives.
All my life.
No matter what this test say, bro, you still my brother no matter what.
In the case of 19-year-old Caleb, Caleb is not.
It's all good. It's all good, man.
I can't wish nothing but the best for you. You hear me? You hear me?
Yeah.
I can't wish anything but the best.
Yeah.
And if I had it in my world, I'd call the Packers today, tomorrow, to put you on that NFL team in 2017. I'm so sorry. So sorry.